Okay, so I've had some stuff going on in my mind lately, and first I want to say that I have an accent when I talk. I know it sounds very lame. It's because I'm from Denmark, but so yeah, that's why my accent sounds so weird. But I'm gonna try to make this video anyway because I've had some things going on my mind and it's very spontaneous. I haven't been thinking it very much through. It's just a bunch of things on my mind that's just kind of a mess. I want to talk about boys and the kind of boys that makes you feel unworthy. Maybe it's not on purpose they make you feel like that, you just kind of feel like that. And I shouldn't bring myself down because of a boy. You shouldn't either. You shouldn't bring yourself down because of some guy. No matter what anyone thinks of you, you're still worthy of love, but you gotta know your worth. And I think that's really, really important. So the dating industry is very, very popular, and I see a lot of people dating, and that's great. But personally, what I think about dating, I hate it. I really hate dating because it's just all these thoughts that goes and the frustrations about whether someone likes you or not. You're not sure all the time and you're afraid of rejection, and that's why I hate dating. I hate that feeling of being afraid of rejection, and I shouldn't be that because I don't really lose anything, but that's just how I feel. I just hate that phase when you're texting a guy, if he doesn't reply back, you think, well, maybe he doesn't like me, or is there something wrong? Did I say something wrong? And you overthink so many things. You can overthink and analyze things too much because what you think isn't always what is, but you still do that somehow. Well, I do, and that's why I hate dating. It makes me overthink a lot of things and it makes me frustrated. I have thoughts about, okay, does he like me? Why is he not answering? Why is he giving me one word replies? Is there something wrong with me? And that's what makes me feel like shit. If you're seeing a guy and you really like that guy, but he doesn't show you the same affection that you show him, girl, he's not worth your time. He's not. You deserve someone that treats you like a fucking queen. You deserve someone that is worthy of your attention. Don't let anyone bring you down, because it's not worth your time. About a guy not liking you can be how he texts you, and it can be shown if he doesn't text you back, like if he doesn't respond to you at all. I mean, there can be a lot of reasons, but in my opinion, well, how I see it, if he doesn't reply to you at all, then I don't think that he's that much into you. And if he replies with one word replies, you don't need that. You don't need that kind of, you don't need that. You need someone to stimulate your mind. You need someone who can make you feel worth of you giving him attention. You need someone that can make conversation with you. These one-word replies, they make me feel like shit because I feel like I'm boring the person. It's not that one-word replies aren't okay at all, of course, but when you are getting to know each other, I think that conversation is really important because you want to know stuff about the other person. You want to know what you're getting yourself into. Like, what's the point of the haha and okay and the okay cool? What's the point with that? Because you're trying to get to know him. You're trying to make yourself interesting, and you're trying to give details about your life, and you want details about his life. Like, you're genuinely interested, and then you get a fucking one-word reply. Is that worth your time? I don't think that's worth my time, and that's why I'm so done with that. I'm sorry for swearing, but you are worth more than someone that doesn't show you any attention at all. You need someone that treats you like a queen. To be honest, you need someone who's into you just as much as you are into that person. You ain't got no time for no fuckboys. The thing is there's some girls and boys for that matter out there who've met people that will show them interest at first, and they give them signs that they are interested, but they aren't really interested. They're just kind of treat them like shit because they are after one thing, or maybe all they want is attention, and when they get that attention, they're done. They leave you. It could be attention, it could be sex, and when they get that, they're done with you, and you're not worth that kind of thing if you're searching for more than just that. If you're searching for something long lasting. I've seen girls who felt like, oh, why isn't he into me? What am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. If he's not into you, then whatever. There's lots of other guys who can treat you like how you deserve. Also, you're not defined by what someone thinks of you. If someone doesn't think you're pretty or beautiful, it doesn't mean that you aren't beautiful. It doesn't say anything about you. Actually, it says more about them. You're not defined by a guy who rejects you, or you're not defined by a girl who rejects you, for that matter. That's why you gotta love yourself, and it's really, really important to love yourself and not compare yourself to other girls. I've seen so many pictures on Instagram about girls who look so perfect. I can compare myself to those girls too, but I shouldn't do that, and you shouldn't either, because at the end of the day, this picture can be very manipulated. Loving yourself is important. It takes a lot. It's a process. I've struggled with acne. I've had a lot of acne before, and that's okay. Whether you're a smaller or bigger size, that's okay, because that's actually amazing. But what the important thing is is loving yourself. So it doesn't matter what size you are. The most important part here is that you love yourself and that you don't let anyone bring you down. So that's why it doesn't matter if you have acne or if you're whatever size you are or whatever you're wearing or whatever you're self-conscious about. It shouldn't matter. What matters is if you love yourself despite having imperfections that makes you perfect.